That's money out there. That's Babu from Rifle Range Lautoka, my neighbor when we were growing up as kids. Look at this guy now, man. This is his house, and in past Tracy, this is in French Camp, Northern California. Busy doing his yard work, using that machine, lawnmower, that he rides to keep his lawn clean. That's his son Krishna helping him right there. There comes money. Super money, money, the Babu in French Camp. We'll later do an interview at home and inside his house with me so that we can upload this on YouTube. But right now we have a preview of him, you know, his telling his son how to do the yard work. Anyway, this is his big house here. It's a pretty nice house inside. All this. And let me show you one more thing. 1 second here. That building, the complex there, that's the apartment building that he manages. That's his own across the road. Right past those lights, the red light there. And so he's dealing with that property right now. However, pretty close to the freeway. You can see the freeway up there. There you are. That's the freeway. That's I-5. That's all I-5 you can see there. See the cars running on there, up and down. To Sacramento on one side, to the right, and to the left is San Francisco or Hayward and all that area. So anyway, today is Sunday, March March the 16th or March the 17th, I'm sorry, March 17, 2013. So we are here at his place today, visiting him after so many years. Last we met was some 15 years ago or 14 years ago in the Bay Area. We both left Fiji in the 80s. I came in 86, he came here in 82. So he's been here much longer. He did truck driving. He owned trucks, and then he wrapped up his trucking business. He got into real estate. So here in French Camp, there's a very good building here, very nice property here from inside. We'll go inside shortly and do an interview there. Okay viewers, thank you very much. Well viewers, again money, struggling with some of the, what do you call his watering system that's he's trying to water his lawn at the back, and That's the water that is spreading all over is coming directly out of the well. It's not from the tap water. Now here's the back side of his home. You know, huge, large deck here at the back that he can entertain 100 people here if he wants, easily. I don't know, but I think he can do it very easily. He's sitting there, man. What is he doing there? I don't know, but he's just sitting there. This is a big, what do you call it? Swimming pool that he's gonna get going in the summer when this place gets starts heating up. He told me his son likes to swim in the summer. Here's the back area. Huge big area here. This deck, patio. All this is his backyard here, or the frontage I should say, and as you can see the trucking, the road at the back. That's the exit that we took to come here. And there's a freeway. Way out there you can see the freeway that we saw earlier. Okay. And here again is the little bit of farming that he's doing. I don't know exactly what farming he's doing, but there you are. Money, what is this farming you're doing here?
Huh?
What farming you do here at the back?
Oh, mircha, bacon, mora, bean.
All the Fiji stuff.
Some Fiji stuff.
So you self-sufficient, eh? You don't have to go to market every time, eh?
Got everything.
Yeah, I mean, this is you can hold like 100 people here, man.
Last meeting, 200 people. You know that fella Sacramento, he took everybody's money.
Right.
Vincent.
Vincent.
Yeah, 200 make a meeting there, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot. So what happened to the guy?
उसके FBI पकड़ के बंद कर दी से.
Huh.
FBI got him. They nailed him in some fraud, but तो हम लोग के पैसा लेके he filed a bankruptcy. और but FBI got him on some ground.
Wow.
ऐसे ऐसे बात है.
Yeah, I heard the story, but I never saw the guy. And I wanted to get a story on him. I think Vig probably knows more about him.
What happened?
Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un.
It's not like it.
It's okay, no problem. I will be right next to you.
Yeah.
We will be all in the camera.
Roti cooking. Roti cooking. Yeah, machli. Take the fish one.
Sure.
You like fish? Yeah, I feel like I don't want
One fish over here.
Yellow high. Cold.
Yellow corn, no?
Roti is nice, man. Roti.
Well, Safiji वाला ये बता दे हम कौन है? बाबू, Mr. Subramani from Rfifle Range Lautoka. 20 years later, we're meeting and having lunch at his place here in French Camp, California, close to Modesto, right? In Modesto. That's his son Krishna here, my wife Annie. So go ahead because later on I will formally. हमें को देना है
हाँ
अपन बंदा का फोन नंबर लेना मस्त करते हैं
थैंक यू वेरी मच बोला खाना
थैंक यू
आपके घर है
हम लोग बनाया है
जिन्हें तुम्हें एलर्जी है बस
Is what?
very near rice that itches when it gets in your eyes
What you hear in the background is Radio Fiji, Sargam, right? That money is hearing, listening to over the internet. Another advantage.
पापा क्या काम करता है
Susi cancer आपकी बहुत लगता है
Dia tu suang dah, boleh mesti makan tu. Bus चलाया, टैक्सी चलाया.
कभी-कभी इसकी कोना पे उठे रट्टा लोग खड़ा रहते हैं
बोलिए
हम बच्चा लोग हम अभी रसोई में
आपको याद कर लेते हैं ईशा
Man, the dedication one. Such a good scheme. आदमी लोग पैसा बनाते हैं, सारे सब बंद हो गए अपना.
आपके पति एंथनी का बर्थडे है तो उनको हैप्पी बर्थडे विश करेंगे इस गाने के बाद में
एक साल में लोग 3 दफे कि 4 दफे दान काटते हैं, 3 दफे. हाँ?
You know, South City,
ट्रक रिपेयर करें, ना बताते हैं, ना लेके के जान जाए. उसके वाइफ कौन रहा? कमला.
नहीं इसके बाद के नाम दया और लाभवा
अनु एक फला टेक्स्ट रिपेयर करे, उसके वाइफ के नाम है कमला. इंदर जी के महाराज के वो प्रॉब्लम है. उसके भाई ससी अभी मैं सवेरे कॉल कर. उसके घर जाओ एक फोक्लोजर. हाँ. तो हम बताया, हमारा लॉयर के नंबर दिया. तो हमारा लॉयर ऐसे तुम्हारा केस ले ले. He doesn't want you to bug him all the time. He's taking care of me. अभी देखो, हम तो 1 महीना हो गया से बात नहीं करा. पर हम भी सोचा बोला तो साला कुछ बात नहीं करे, कॉल नहीं करे. जब हम जाके कोर्ट में देखा, everything is perfectly done. He stopped my foreclosure and he's suing the bank. तो हम एक तो पैसा हमने नहीं लेवे, अब बात नहीं करे हमने कि तुम पैसा दो ही करो. तो शशि की भी यही चीज हम उससे शशि के इंट्रोड्यूस कराया. तो I don't know why he didn't charge me money, but शशि के बताइए तो बोले you have to give me $1,000 to start a case. So $1,000 I said, what is case? Okay. Shasi, after seeing him and still running to other people, I think he got mad. So I think he dropped his case, he continued there, I don't know. तो सच्ची हमारे लगे कॉल करके सवेरे मिला नहीं. हम मैसेज देखा फोन से मनी है कॉल करना एक बकरी बोल रही है मुर्गी बोल रही
क्या कौन सा सीट बोले बच्चों बन के बनी के लड़का वाइट
अक्टूबर के बहनी के
लड़का
मत लो अक्टूबर दाई
या
अक्टूबर के वाइफ भी मर गई ना नहीं एक लड़का मरा
हाँ बड़ा वाला ये रहा
और वो जो प्रॉपर्टी लोग यहाँ विलियम ने अक्टूबर के रात के अभी तक क्या करे
हाँ वो शादी में रहा ना because नातू लोग ने दूसरा औरत रखी था वो औरत सोची था कि इसके मुर्गा ले लेगा तो उसके मलबा करके उसके अपना छोड़
कौन किसके
ले रहे थे लेकिन तो उसके बहुत कुछ ट्राई करे but he did not sign because he could not sign वो लड़का लोग के साथ ही ले रहा ना तो वो अकेले के उसके सिग्नेचर नहीं थे
वो प्रॉपर्टी के कारण वो ले जाकर के रखी थी वो अक्टूबर जिसा रास्ता में ट्रस्ट बनाई दिया था long time ago he was a smart guy सब ट्रस्ट बनाई दिया था I know हमने मन का इन्वॉल्व करे कि तुम एक ट्रस्टी रहो और तुम लोग जाए के विलियम ने वो बनाओ आश्रम बनाओ और जो पुआ आदमी लोग हैं एक जगह नहीं है इसमें बहुत सारा लोग तब जब हम गया इन लोग के मीटिंग में अजय महाराज इंदर महाराज और एक लड़का रातू सनी इसके बोले ऊरा ये कौन फाला रहा हम जब इन लोग के बात सुना वहाँ जाए थे कोई लगे तो पैसा है नहीं nobody have money जब हम बोला 10,000 रखो everybody you put 10,000 I'll put 10,000 about 40, 50, 60, 70,000 we can start the project nobody have money तब ला तुम लोग पैसा नहीं रहा बात को जी बहुत लंबा चौड़ा करता है तो आप देखो हमें बोले तुम लगाओ और बोले तो हम बोला हम पैसा लगाएगा हमारा कौन चीज गारंटी है सब चीज तो ट्रस्ट में राइट अब पैसा देगा व्हाट इज गारंटी दैट आई एम गोना गेट माय मनी बैक ना बोले हम लोग नो दैट्स द वे डजंट वर्क if I give her money I have to have some cholesterol so that I can cholesterol कि हाँ ये कुछ हुआ तो हमारा हम सकता है इसमें सब पैसा निकालो तो लंबा थोड़ा बात भी हम बोला
चोर पंडित लोग के संग वाह
तो वही क्या उधर में अजय महाराज एल में रहा साला वही टाइम इसके रेप केसेस लग गए थे नहीं अजय के जिंदर के तो रेप करा I cannot believe it वो आदमी कैसे पब्लिक में फेस करे इतना सब चीज करे पाते हैं and people still going to him
He's a nasty person
I know
Dear viewers, this is a 50 Cent TV program. It's going to be on YouTube for your viewing. We are here at Brother Money's residence in French Camp, at French Camp in California. This is Northern California, okay? About 60 miles or so away from San Francisco. It's a pleasure to meet Brother Mani after 20 years and your son Krish out here. It's been my wish, my desire to meet him and do this formal interview for our family, for all the friends living abroad. Particularly this one is for our brother Mani, Anil Mani in Melbourne,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. My brother, Bimbo, known as Bimbo.
Right. And the brother we're talking about, Anil, he worked with me as a police officer in the 70s at Lambasa police station, where I was a police sergeant. So we'll talk more about it, but let me hear more from Brother Mani. Brother Mani, tell us, how long have you been here in the United States?
33 years. I came to United States in 1982, and this is 2013, so almost 33 years.
33 years. Now, we grew up together in Rifle Range Lautoka, right?
Yes, that was childhood, a long time, the good old days.
And who else do you remember from the village of Rifle Range? Do you remember?
Especially you, Mr. Nif, Koya, were a very close friend of mine. I would say a family friend,
Right.
just like a family, more than a family. Good old days, we did a lot of things together. We played soccer, we swim, eating mangoes. That was a good days, and I'm very happy that you came and find out about me, look for me, and then fortunately we're getting together for an interview today. That's my great pleasure, and I really appreciate. And I still remember your family, especially your dad. I had a lot of respect for him, your mom, just like a family. They always treat me like their own son. I don't know, God must bless them. They're no longer with us, but I still pray for their good life.
Thank you very much. And this is your son. How old is he?
My son Krishna Mani is 13 years old.
Yes.
Okay, and you go to what, high school now?
No.
No, I'm still in the elementary school from K through 8th.
So you're in the 8th grade now.
Yes, at
Okay.
French camp.
8th grade is 11th grade in back home in Fiji.
Mm.
So you're up there. Soon to join high school and then go on to college, right?
Yes.
Great. What's your favorite subject right now?
My favorite subject, I have to say science.
Science. Great. Anyway, coming back to Brother Mani, we all fondly call him Babu. Because if his dad called him, his mom called him Babu, so we all call him Babu, which means, little guy or little baby or something like that, But anyway, we grew up in a very friendly, very loving environment, I must say. We're very close, going to one another's place, borrowing things, and eating together and playing together, as he said. So when we took off from there, you came to America, then I followed you. I came in 1985.
No. First we moved. I don't know who moved first to Suva, you or me. What year you moved to Suva?
I went to Suva in 1970, went back to Lautoka, then in 1971 I joined the police department.
And then what year we met in Suva?
I think it would be around late 1970 or early 80s maybe.
Yeah, I think you went first, and then I think I follow you, and we went to Suva, and then you was in the police force, and I was a cab driver, bus, and then I joined the company called William and Gosling, and I was a truck driver there, and then we built a relationship. You had a family, you was married that time, and you had a family, and I was single, and then after that we lost connection, and then you came and I moved to United States, and you came United States. I don't know, somehow you tried to figure out where I was, and then you finally found me after 20 years, and then you're doing this interview. That's the biggest trust, what do you call, treasury in my life. I would never thought I would see you again and try to go for those old memories, good old memories that I will never forget. Until today, I'll never forget Rifle Range and Lautoka, the country where I is made my fortunes. And I came here, and I still love Fiji, and I still love all my old friends.
Thank you so much for sharing that. And quite right, I mean, when I met you in Suva and then we departed, actually when I met Anil, your younger brother, that really made me feel very strongly for you, because your brother turned out to be such a nice priest officer, so obedient to me. And all I had to say things and he will do it, And when I did a major investigation, it was a very major investigation, I picked him as one of my team members. He did an excellent job with us, and he always reminded me of you.
Very nice of you. That's to talk so highly about my brother. He's capable for that. He's a very good. Till today, he's very proud of himself. Always did good job, and he's very succeed in his life with a family. And he still respect me. Still is with me. He always call me, and especially he always asks about you. But when he came here, we tried to contact you somehow. That time I didn't have your number or anything. So he really wanted to see you. But anyway, I'm very proud to hear that you're going to Australia and you two gonna meet again. Then you guys gonna remember the good old days, what you people have done in your life. I heard a lot of stories about you guys. I heard one case I think you people did in Lambasa. He came here, he was telling me that in the night you people used to run over the mountains or chasing people around, and that was very exciting stories I heard. So it's good for you, good luck, and I think you're gonna go have a good time with him and tell my love and regards to him.
Sure. Even if I don't meet him, I'm going to contact him, and even before I leave, I will call him up, and if I can exchange his email, I will do that. But one thing, that the fact that he was from my village, the fact that he was your brother, made me so proud to work, keep him as part of my team. And I used to bring everybody, hey, this guy is from my village, from my city, from my town, And so everybody was amazed. How did you guys do this case, man? So anyway, that was that's a great memory still in my mind. And I wanted to talk a little bit about your parents. I want to say a little about your dad, especially. He was a disciplinarian man.
Yeah, he was a very disciplined. I'm very proud to have my dad. The way he taught me, because I was. He always wanted me to do work properly, and he was always after me. And he taught me a lot of things. He taught me how to do business. And then he taught me how to, first of all, he always tell me to, son, you always learn how to cook, because if you don't know how to cook, you're gonna be waiting for somebody to cook your food. Maybe you got married and your wife gonna leave you, you're gonna be alone. And you better learn how to cook, how to take care of yourself, how you wash your clothes, ironing. And like Mr. Neef, my father, the way he was dressing, I know you always admire about him. And that was the old days, we didn't have those electricity to iron the clothes. We have those old type gas ironing. I hope you still remember those. And that was the old days, and my dad always, I'm really proud of him. And he brought me up and make me, I wish he was alive today, and he would have seen how succeed I'm in the business today. I made a good fortune, I made my home, especially my son is with me, and I'm proud that I have it, and he always been good with me, and that's why only thing we cannot bring our mom and dad. Wherever they are, I always pray for God to give them a good life, and wherever they is, and especially I miss my dad. Even these days, I really missed him.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
One great thing about Mani just touched on, we looked up to his dad. As a businessman, sharp guy, always well dressed, always well disciplined. He was a taxi driver, the cleanest taxi in the village, in the town actually. We were scared to take a ride in this because it was so clean. We'd be afraid, hey, if we get in his car, we're going to mess it up. And I was telling him a little story off the record that, one day I was blown away when it was raining and I was wet and soiled, my shoes had all the mud. He gave me a ride in his cleanest taxi around. And there was a great, I should say, great love he showed me because of being from the same village as his son. We treated him like my uncle, like SM Koya's brother, something like that, Nothing less than that. So, but anyway, those fond memories stick to our mind, and that in that way, we try and pay a tribute to him and our prayers. Thank you for bringing that up.
Thank you, Mr. Neef. Really appreciate, especially for your wife. The thing you people came here, fresh my old memories. Especially your wife became a good cook, gave us a good food. We enjoyed the lunch, and I pray God to you guys to have a good future, and God bless you guys.
Thank you very much. The fact that I came out here, I was dead serious. I must meet you. I know we met like 12 years ago, then we lost touch again. And I ran an ad in my paper. I want this guy. Somebody said, oh, he's in Canada. Somebody said, we saw him in Modesto. I was getting all kinds of, I don't want that. I want his phone number. I want the contact. So incidentally, we recently met at an event, and from there we've been talking. Today I made a point of coming here and get you on record. This is what I'm trying to do. I don't want to miss you anymore. Okay, so you're a real dear brother to me, like my other young brothers.
Yes, that was very nice of you to he says very few people have that gut, that heart to think about their old days and old friends. And I think I think in another sense, I think you're one of my oldest friend. I think I have, because we brought together. We brought as a childhood, and we went to the school together. And I remember we used to play soccer. You always admire about my soccer because one of your cousin brother used to play with me, and then I think we were the two best players in our village.
Right.
And then you always admire about my game. You always talk about it. Babu, you played very good today. Babu, you did very good today. So those old days, is very few people in this life, they have that kind of heart to think about our old days. Because I know we were poor, we not very rich. I know our parents were farmers, and then they became, like your dad, work on the CSR, right? I think,
Right,
yeah. That was the first sugar mill name in Fiji, Colonial Sugar Refining Company.
Right.
And your uncle, Mr. SM Koya, was one of the top lawyer in Fiji. I think he went and fought a couple of cases in overseas too. I heard about it. But I think, to my knowledge, to my experience, there was no lawyer like SM Koya. And I'm very proud that you're carrying his name, and you're doing so good. I feel proud that you're doing all these, and you still keep in touch with us. And that's very good of you, Mr. Neef. And I will forget, and I really appreciate that.
Thank you very much. And just a closing remark on the soccer thing. I was I was a bad soccer player with them. I was their enemy in the soccer. But I enjoyed, I think by being associating with you guys, you and Ayub and his brothers. And I was so proud when I saw you and Ayub from our village made it to the professional level.
Yeah.
And guess what? That thing remained in my mind. So when I was a school teacher, I just focused on what I learned from you guys. And when I was given responsibility to run the school team, one of my star players was Gopal Krishna,
Yeah.
who was my student.
Yes.
And so I used your techniques, your whatever I saw learned from you to build him up as a soccer player. He rose to a big fame, in his
Yeah,
life.
he was one of the Fiji's one of the well-known soccer player. I think we worked together. Me and Gopal, we worked for the company. I was a bakery van driver. I hope you remember those days. I used to deliver bread, and me and Gopal. And Gopal, I think in Fiji there was no player like him. He was such a good player that very few people could have traced him, and he was so good. He is one of the legend of Fiji. Till today, people always talk about him, and they still remember him. And he was one of my very close friends, and he's no longer with us. And I still pray for him too. And he was young. He died. He was younger than me, and that was the God wish was for which people to stay and which people not to stay. Well, that's how the life is, but I always pray for my old friends, especially about you, Mr. Hanif. And I think I never thought in my life that one day I'm going to sit down with you and with my son, and you're going to interview me for our old stories. I think these stories is beyond 50s. And whoever gonna listen this tape, you will be surprised what Mr. Hanif had been asked me and told me what we were doing. I remember those creek river we used to call, that's not a river, but we used to call river. We used to swim on those river, play soccer on the field, and then we go home and we get belt because we didn't do our work at the house. That our old days was. And I'm very proud of you, Mr. Hanif, that you remember all those things. And about the mango we used to go eat. And those old days, I don't know, is those days going to come back? They're not going to come back, but it's still gold memories to remember. Yeah. And I hope you're going to make this tape, and I will send it to all of my family or friends, and they're going to see. So I really thank your wife, especially your wife and you, that you people took time and came and see me.
Thank you.
I really appreciate that.
And just want to ask Chris to join in and say a little about yourself. What else you want to say? Something more?
No, not really. I have nothing much to say because I'm actually surprised to see you, my dad's old childhood friends from a long time, and I'm really glad to hear those old stories you two have shared.
Thank you so much. And your dad is not a high school graduate or college graduate, but he's got a lot of skills. He's a tough cookie though. I mean, he has his own things, the way he likes to do. And I think anybody who's goal-oriented, who wants to succeed in life, they are kind of, hard pushers. They want to set their mind to it and get it, and that's the kind of person he is. So I'm glad that you're able to relate with him, tolerate to some extent, but eventually you'll come out a winner in your life. You'll learn things, okay?
That's
Thank
only
you
a
very
son.
much. Yeah.
Only son I have, and then God, really thanks God that He gave me that image and that power that I came in business. I am a very successful businessman. I got 40-unit apartment. I had a gas station, liquor shop, and a house and a little farm that which you came and see today. and you were questioning me about all these things, and I give thanks to my parents, the parents who brought me up, and they gave me all that image, and they taught all that thing, and I'm here today because of my parents and plus God, and especially for you, Mr. Hanif, that you have came long way, and long memories you brought, and I hope we're gonna keep in touch like that in future.
Thank you, definitely. And once this thing goes on YouTube, we're also gonna get a DVD cut out so we can distribute to friends and family members. Dear viewers, thank you very much for tuning in with TV, Fiji TV. Thank you and have a great day. Okay, we are now at your farm, right? This is your, what is this? Your goat farm? Okay. Viewers, we are now in Lenny's farm area, French, not too far from where we live, just like a half a block from here. Tell me a little about this farm, how big is this farm?
This is a 5-acre ranch. We have goats, you can see over there, and ducks, chicken, and we pick a lot of eggs. Which my son helped me picking up the eggs, and then we give it to the friends, and sometimes we sell it to my tenants.
Okay. Now this is 5 acres here, and you don't have a huge, what do you call, herds of animals right now.
Yeah.
Do you have a plan to grow?
No, that's for my personal use. I don't know, maybe in future I might raise some goats. But I'm happy what I have, when you have too much and then you have to feed them, that costs a lot of money, all that.
Okay.
And then I'm happy.
Okay, good.
And right across that, you can see that's my apartment.
That's your apartment, right? It's 40 units, right?
40 units, yeah.
Okay. And not too far from here, right across, you have the
48 acres land, which was supposed to be converted into a truck stop, and somehow I didn't had a luck, and I think there wasn't zoning.
zoning,
Yeah, that was a little mistake which I made. Before buying, I didn't check the zoning, but now I'm planning to make a park or a soccer field.
Soccer field, you said, okay.
Yes, always I've been a friend of soccer, so I've been thinking that I'm gonna have a soccer ground.
Okay, so that will require rezoning, right?
Yeah, rezoning, and then I have to get a permit from the county, and then we'll go from there.
Is it a long process? And
Yeah, it maybe take. I think it's been ongoing for last 2 years. Maybe in couple months they'll give me an answer, yes or no, or they're gonna give me some kind of an idea what I can do.
Okay, great. And again, man, congratulations.